Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back with my project pan update. In this project, I'm trying to finish all the items that I'm rolling in and I have an exciting empty. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. But before we get into the update, if you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. My name is Ravneet and I make a lot of panning videos. Now let's get started with our very first product. The first product that I'm working on in this project is this Wet n Wild eyeliner. And I'll put the shade name on the screen because I don't remember it on top of my head. But my goal is to finish it. Look at how tiny it is now. So last update, I had used it 11 times for a total of 71 uses in this project alone, and I was able to make very significant progress on this one. So this eyeliner I've been working on for more than 2 years at this point in order to finish it, and it still is going to hang around for quite some time. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish it this year, but this is something that will definitely get done next year. The next product I'm working on in this project is my Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade called In the Flesh. I had it depotted it into this lipstick. I still cannot make new marking on this one. So last update I used it 9 times for a total of 40 uses in this project. This is again something that I don't know if I'll be able to finish or not, but we will continue to work on this one, and this is something that I'm wearing on my lips today as well. It has a really nice pigmentation, it doesn't bleed, I really like it, and I obviously love the color of this one, so I don't mind it hanging out for some more time. By some more time, I think it's gonna hang around for, like, let's say maybe another year, because so far I've used it so much and it's still showing little to no progress, but we'll see how long it's gonna take me to get it done. And the next product is something that has been here since the beginning of this project, and that is my elf concealer. I used it 17 more times for a total of 86 uses in this project in order to finish it all up. I used a spatula in order to scrape every tiny bit of this product, and I removed stopper, so this is all empty, and I'm so excited that I got every last bit of this product. And it took me 86 uses in this project to finish. I had some use on this concealer prior to rolling it into this project, and I have that uses logged, so I'll put it on the screen on how many total uses it took me to finish this entire concealer up. This is also something that I was mainly using on my eyelids as an eyelid primer, but I would use it on my face as a concealer sometimes as well. I like this concealer, so probably this is something that I can repurchase in future in my shade because it did not crease on me, so I really liked that fact. And this is an exciting empty. This is the first ever concealer I have finished. I owned the concealer back in 2016, I think. Yes, it was by Rimmel, and I really couldn't figure out how to use it. I only used it like few times, and then it was just sitting in my collection, so I decluttered it because it was probably expired when I decluttered it. But yeah, this is my first concealer empty. I'm so excited about this one. And this is rolling out, obviously. Next product that is also here since beginning is my L18 lipstick. So I had also used that entire lipstick to the point where it levels with the plastic packaging that holds it, and then I scraped out whatever was remaining in there, and this is how it was looking like last month. And since last update, I used it 13 times for a total of 45 uses in this project, and this is how it's looking like today. So this is something that I've been mostly wearing as a cream blush, and I really like the color of this one on me, so I think that's probably how I'm gonna get use out of this one. And it's not very thin, as you can see. There's still like a lot of product remaining in here, and I think it's gonna take me quite some time to finish it completely. I could have decluttered it, but I really like it as a blush, so that's why I am keeping it around. So this guy is staying in, and the next product I'm working to finish is my Essence Lash Princess Mascara. There's no way for me to measure the progress on this one because I don't have a weighing scale, but I think it's still standing strong. And since last update, I've used it 16 times for a total of 76 uses in this project. So this past month, I did not wear a lot of face makeup, and I was mostly wearing eyeshadows, and I was skipping wearing mascara altogether. So that's the reason I don't have a lot of uses on all of these products, because sometimes I would use, you know, a few of them like more than 20 times. But the reason for not having that kind of use is simply because I wasn't wearing a lot of face makeup. But this guy is staying in this project until it's completely done. And moving on to the next product, it also has a lot of exciting progress. I think I'll be able to finish this highlighter this year, and this is my e.l.f. bite-sized highlighter in the shade called Pomegranate. It's their bite-sized duo, and the duo is called Pomegranate. This is how it was looking like last month, and this is how it's looking like today. So much progress going on this highlighter, and the product around the edges is very thin. I'm not going to repress it just yet because I can still get some product on my brush to put it on my cheeks as a highlighter, because I kind of pinch my brush in order to get the product. And once I'm not able to do that, then I'll probably go ahead and repress this guy. Used it 13 times since last update for a total of 67 uses in this project. This is really exciting. Staying in for now. And the next product is also very exciting. So this is my Franken blush, which I made myself by mixing a bunch of eyeshadows together. This is how it was looking like last month, and this is how it's looking like today. So I also used it 13 times in total since last update for a total of 69 uses in this project. And we managed to get more windowing on this side. This brings me plenty of joy to see how much progress we were able to make on this blush. I think if I work hard on this one, we might probably get it done this year. We'll see, but this is staying in. And the next product I'm working to finish is an eyeshadow, which comes from my Revolution X Demi palette. The eyeshadow I'm trying to finish in here is called Pink Panther, and this is how it was looking like last month. I used it 9 times since last update for a total of 13 uses in this project, and I have been mostly using it as a blush. It is so pretty as a pinky bubblegummy blush. This is how it's looking like today. There wasn't a lot of product in here to begin with, and the product itself is very thin, and that's the reason we made such good progress. And I think if I focus on this guy right here, we'll be able to finish it by next update. I'm really looking forward to do that because that's going to be my first eyeshadow empty this year. So far I've made great progress on my eyeshadows with hitting pan and getting them used up a lot. If you've been following my Pan That Palette update, pans over there are expanding tremendously, but I haven't finished anything yet, so probably this would be my first eyeshadow empty this year. Keeping it in for another month to finish. Next update is going to be really exciting with an eyeshadow empty. Yes, I think that's what my goal would be. I want to finish this up. Moving on to the products that we rolled in last update. The first one is this Franken bronzer that I made myself by mixing a bunch of eyeshadows. This color is very dark on me, and this is very warm toned for my liking, but I'm still using a light hand to use it. Since rolling it in, I used it 13 times. We have some sort of dip happening right here. I hope it's translating on the camera. But yeah, long way for this guy. I don't think I'll be able to finish it this year, but I think we'll be able to make good progress on this bronzer. I put 3 full Morphe eyeshadows in here, so once I finish this bronzer, I'll be finishing those 3 eyeshadows completely. Oh, I lied about having my first eyeshadow empty. I finished a few other eyeshadows. I guess I finished 2 of the eyeshadows, but those are my Morphe eyeshadows that I repurposed as a face powder and bronzer, so I did not use them as an eyeshadow product, but still those are my first eyeshadow empties, I guess. But my first eyeshadow empty in a pan that I can actually see and use it until the end would be my Revolution one. But yeah, we'll see how much progress we'll be able to make on this guy right here. The other product we rolled in last month is this My Glam foundation. There's only 14 mils of product in here to begin with, and I've been using it since I finished my Essence foundation. And last last update, I used it 8 times in total. There's no way for me to actually see the progress because it has air pump and the packaging is not translucent either. So I have to open it up and see how far up it is. But yeah, I think this is something that I can finish this year if I wear it more often. I don't wear it outside because it sits in my pores very weirdly. So I only wear it when I'm home or I'm filming. So for example, I'm wearing it. Oops. So for example, I'm wearing it today. But 8 uses so far. We'll see how far we go with this one. And the next product that we rolled in, I think we rolled it in, but I don't remember precisely because including this guy in this project brings the total amount of products I was working on last month to 11. I think I rolled it in last month, but either way, I started counting uses on this brown eyeliner from Wet n Wild in the shade called Simmer Brown since filming my last update. So I used it 20 times in total. I've been wearing it in my eyebrows and I'm also using it on my eyelids as well as an eyeliner. And my goal for this one is to finish it as well. Since last update, I have used it 20 times in total, which is a lot because on days when I wasn't wearing any face makeup, I was still like putting it in my eyebrows. So that's the reason I was able to use it 20 times. So yeah, we'll see how much progress I'll be able to make on this one this year. With that, we have come to an end and we also need to roll one new product in. Even though the total amount of products we're working on in this project are 10 at this point, but I still want to roll another product in, and that product is not used at all. I have probably swatched it once, maybe, I don't remember, but yeah, I have never put it on my face, on my eyelids. And without further suspense, I'm gonna reveal what that product is. So the product I'm rolling in is another concealer, which is from Essence. It's their Camouflage Matte Concealer in the shade 20 Light Ivory. Hear me out, hear me out. I was not reading the shade names when I got these two concealers. Oh, not this one, but this one. And this concealer I got from Shoppers and their lighting is not the best. I was just picking wherever I felt right in the lighting and it just completely looks different in, you know, the different setup. I feel in Shoppers their lighting is not right to kind of shade match, because I remember I got this Maybelline foundation long time ago from Shoppers. It really looked fine in the store, but when I started using it, it was too cool toned for me. And the same thing happened for the previous Rimmel concealer, which I talked about earlier that I decluttered. And I also got a Rimmel foundation in 2016, and I got both of those items from Shoppers. Yeah, again, the shade match is not right. Like if you're actually getting the shade from reading the shade name and like guessing your close match, then probably you'll be fine. But if you're like me, you're just like, you know, eyeballing it and see that it'll probably work, I would not suggest doing that at Shoppers because yeah, it doesn't really work. Now I kind of also pay attention to what the shade name is because I'm light medium, I'm not light ivory by any means. So most probably I'll be using it as my eyelid primer the same way I used my elf concealer, but it still kind of like worked for me under my foundation because if you are following my deck of panning, I'm working on a foundation that is too dark for me, so I was pairing this lighter concealer with that darker foundation some days, and probably I'll do the same for this guy right here apart from wearing it as an eyelid primer. Let's swatch it and see how much shade difference it has. Yeah. Yeah, it's way too light for me. I prefer wearing concealers that are my skin tone, but I think it might work on my under eyes or the areas that I want to lighten up. We'll see. Yeah. Well, it's blending into my hand. Real nice. I think I might get away with wearing it as a concealer because it doesn't seem like it's very pigmented. Oh, maybe we can make it work because we are moving into the cooler months and I think I'll be losing whatever tan I have. And maybe we're able to make some good progress on this one, who knows? But with that, we are working on these 11 products for now. and let's see how much progress we'll be able to make by next update. I am anticipating for one eyeshadow empty. Fingers crossed. And that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching my video. I will see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.